I started adjunct teaching in the fall of 2017, and then 2019 became a full-time professor, and have not looked back. I'm a graduate of the BSW program. Once I got into CSU Pueblo and into the bachelor's program, I knew I had made the right career decision. I had spent 31 years in the military, and upon retirement really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life, and got guided into social work. And again, it wasn't until I got to CSU Pueblo that I realized that this is truly the career field that I wanted to get into. I'd gotten a phone call to see if I would want to adjunct teach. At first I was a little nervous. I never really liked getting up in front of classes and talking or anything. So I said I would try it for one semester, and the next thing I knew, I'm doing it full time. I love it. I'm working on my doctorate right now in social work. So this is my career. And I absolutely love it. I love the program that we offer. I like being able to share my knowledge and my experience. What I try to bring into the classroom is real world cases. I've done work in the field where I've assessed for suicidal clients. I've done a lot of mental health, a lot of trauma work. I've worked with a lot of veterans. And so when we have certain classes like assessing and intervening with individuals, I bring those cases into the classroom and share them with students so that they can gain knowledge and understanding of what it's like to practice with these types of folks. I was in the Army. I spent 10 years on active duty, and then I spent 21 years in the New York Army National Guard. During 9/11, I got sent to New York City for a year where I did recovery operations. I did patrolling and guarding Ground Zero and all that. And then in 2004, the unit that I had worked with down in New York City got orders to go to Iraq, and they called me up and asked me to join them. Was stationed at places like Fort Bragg, Fort Stewart. I went to Germany for a 3-year tour and then got stationed at Fort Drum. I really, really loved Germany. I loved the food. I loved the people. I loved the fact that we could travel. So I did a year's tour in Iraq. And then after I came home, I started developing some physical and mental health issues. I had a brother-in-law who was a sergeant major up on Fort Carson. So I'd come out here to visit a couple of times. And in 2012, when I was getting ready for retirement, decided this is where we were going to move to, because I fell in love with the area. The mountain is just, I love looking out my front door and seeing that mountain. And then the drive that I have from Fountain down to Pueblo every day is just, it's beautiful to me. When I started this journey in social work, if you talk to any of the professors that I had with the BSW program, they're going to tell you all I ever wanted to do was work with veterans. I wanted to give back to that community. And I feel like with teaching, I still do that. Because for every student that I can impact, I know that eventually they're going to impact veterans. To me, it's always been about giving back to the communities that have given me so much. So that's why I love teaching.